Okay, I'm live, which is great. Nobody's going to join for a couple minutes, so I'm going to announce on Instagram that I'm live because I want to. I guess I should say. So we're going to just take it a little bit because that's what we have to do to announce things on Instagram is take a photo. So that's what I'm going to do. Hello everybody. How is everybody today? Because I'm bored. Why are you excited? You can just go ahead and tell us everything now. I did my live a little later, so everybody was off school and could actually join. Because my problem with me doing my live stream is I usually do them right after I get done with school, and whenever I get done with school, I'm homeschooled, so I start my school earlier than normal kids, and I get done earlier than normal kids. Like, not normal kids, but kids go to public school. So I'm done at like 1, and everybody else's school gets out at like 3, 4 o'clock. So it's just terrible because I'll have like 2 people in my life all the time, which is great. Did I get a new saddle? No, but I'm on the hunt for one, actually. I don't know, I wanted something used, but just because they're a little cheaper and I have to pay for it myself. And well, not myself, my parents are going to help, but I'm going to try and do that. Whatchamacallit. It's pitch black where I live? Yes, it is. I live in Missouri and time change, so it is actually only 6 o'clock, but it is dark. So I've started, usually this is the time where I put my horses up. Usually I go out at 6, so they've had to be moved up about an hour to be put up. Like I've started having to put them up around 5. I waited till 5:30 today because I was riding Owen, but that was fun because they didn't like it too much. They like their outside time, but I put them up at night because I have a temporary fencing, and with storms and stuff, I want them to have some sort of shelter, first of all, and I want them to have, like, to not be able to get out because I've had that happen multiple times with horses that I've owned previously where, well, okay, I'll just tell you one story. So it was snowing one night. It was in December or beginning of January, late December, I can't remember, but the winter months, and it was snowing, and there was like, I don't know, we don't ever get much snow, but there's quite a bit of snow on the ground that night. And my mom, like, busts in my bedroom door and is like, "Your ponies are out." And I'm like, "What do you mean my ponies are out? It's 3 like it's 3 in the morning." So I left the horses out with access to a stall at that point. They could go in if they wanted to, but they didn't have to stay in there. So they were on pasture 24/7. And the ponies got out because the ice got on the line and weighed down the line. We had an ice storm evidently that night, and along with snow. So it basically was like, it was almost snapping my electric fence. Like there was so much ice on it. So we had to go, and this is the point where I didn't have a gate to shut my horses in the stall. It was just like a run-in. So my parents are out there. We're all in our pajamas, like running around trying to catch these ponies at 3 in the morning, and it's freezing. So it's great. It was a fun experience, and that's when we decided, you know what, we need to start locking our horses up at night because it's not fun to go out and chase horses at 3 a.m. in the snow in your pajamas whenever it's freezing cold. That's not a fun thing. And Clover wasn't halter broke at the time. So that was fun because we couldn't catch her. We just had to, like, hopefully she followed her mom, and we had grain, and hopefully she wasn't going to be stubborn and actually followed. So that was great. That's why we lock up our horses at night now. So that's fantastic. How are Clover and Dixie? I don't know about Clover. Clover lives about 3 hours away from me now, where before she lived about an hour, less than an hour away. But whenever I got her back, I sold her again, and the people that now have her live about 3 hours away. And I mean, they text me every once in a while. I know that she's very happy. I know that they aren't going to sell her. I know that she has like a forever home, which is so great because if you've ever sold horses, you know it's great to know that they have a forever home instead of being tossed around everywhere. It's a very, very good feeling. So she has a forever home, which is very nice, and she's very happy. So Clover's great as far as I know. Dixie, I'm hoping to go see Dixie actually this winter. I will be seeing her around Christmas time because the people who own Dixie actually own a Christmas tree farm on their farm and said that I could come see her whenever we go buy our Christmas tree. So I'm so excited. How is Owen's mouth doing? If you said anything about it, one of your videos, I forgot. It is actually great. It's been better for about a month. And he is absolutely fantastic. I switched his bit. I was using a type of Snapple, like the drink. Oh my gosh. Okay, Snapple. Let's talk horse language. I'm sorry. I was using a type of Snapple that was custom made, and so in the middle, it was a Snapple. It broke in the middle, or bent in the middle, but it was squared inside, and it was a little too big, so the square rubbed him raw in here, like in the corner of his mouth, and it was a very deep cut. I didn't know what was wrong with him. I just knew he'd been acting up. So it was terrible about it still. So I couldn't ride him for like 2 weeks, which sucked. But now, I changed him to a egg butt snaffle, which sounds so weird. I don't know. I think it's called a D-ring snaffle also. But I changed him to a very, very lighter, like much lighter bit, which is good for barrels because snaffles allow, they're actually better than Tom Thumbs, which is one that I used before until I knew that it was a bad bit to use, because I was a beginner. So with a Tom Thumb bit, which is what I used barrel race in for a while, was if you pull, like if I pull like this, he feels like this because it magnifies the pressure by 10% or 10 times, not 10%, 10 times. So I don't use those anymore, because yeah, that sucked. And the shank on it, whenever you pull, both sides move. It's not just one side. It doesn't break in the middle, so it's not just one side. So it's just really complicated, and it kind of can give your horse mixed signals. And so I don't use a whatchamacallit, a Tom Thumb anymore. But with the Snapple, it has lighter pressure. My sister's coming in to join us. That whatchamacallit? Oh, it with a Snapple. I'm sorry. It has lighter pressure, and since it breaks in the middle better, and it doesn't have a shank on it, the one side only moves. So if you pull here, or if you pull this much, he's going to feel this much. And if you pull this way, he's going to feel more pressure this way than feeling pressure on both sides and a harder bit of pressure on this side. So that's just my issue with Tom Thumb. I mean, if you use them and you use them correctly, that's fine. And if your horse likes them, Owen was fine with it. It was just, it's not good for barrel racing at all. It doesn't allow you to open up your window to be able to dig in and turn. But yeah. Yep. I don't know. I've always had an issue with Tom Thumbs. I haven't always, but now I do. Not that they're bad and they don't hurt horses worse. They just give them mixed mixed signals sometimes, especially young horses, young green horses. They give horses mixed signals, and not good for barrel racing. That's the only thing. They're just not good for barrel racing, as they just don't open up your window and they aren't very flexible. According to my trainer is a pro barrel racer. This is all coming from her. She did pro rodeo for a couple years and then decided, because her horse did not like it, so she got another horse and she's training him for pro rodeo right now. But she's taken like a year off right now. Last year it was like her 5th year pro rodeoing. but her horse was like not loving it, and so she did the right thing and retired him. And now he's just like not retired, but retired him from pro barrel racing, and started just play with like taking him to play days. And now her horse, which is named Red, which I rode in one of my videos where I rode my trainer's pro barrel horse, he is training to be a pro barrel horse, and should be a pro barrel horse like in the future some point. She's thinking less than a year, probably about a year till he's completely finished on the pattern and stuff. And he's going to be great because he's already running like 15s and 16s and he's not even finished on the pattern, which is awesome. So this is all coming, the Tom Thumb stuff is coming from her. Most of my training is coming from her because I very much so trust her. So do I know Emily Lycosi? No, I do not know her. I hope I pronounced her last name right though, but I do not know her. Does anyone know Kinsey Bracken? Does it say Bracken? Bracken? I've heard the name, but I don't know her. Like I haven't ever seen her before, or like looked up pictures of her or seen videos or anything. But I don't really look at like Western pleasure and stuff. Oh, she's your trainer. Well, that's awesome. I can't say my trainer's name. People have asked me to because people are wanting to know all my personal things. But they asked me my trainer's name because they didn't believe me that she was a pro barrel racer. But because she's a pro barrel racer, if I say her name, people can look her up and see where her hometown is, and she's lived here all of her life. This is her hometown. And then they'll know where I live, and so I can't say my trainer's name. But her name is Amanda. I can say that. That's pretty cool. I want to get a AQHA horse and run it at AQHA barrel racing finals because that would be awesome. I have Rosie, but papers are lost, so I don't know if I can get them transferred or what. Kaylee! Hi, Kaylee. Hello. Kaylee's from school, everybody. Kaylee's famous. My hair's wrong today. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's fine now. Hola, ¿cómo estás? I don't know. Anywho, yeah, that's the same thing with me. I can't say my trainer because people, if you Google search her, then you'll know like where I live, and I don't want any creepy stalkers finding out what city I live in because then they can watch my videos and find out where exactly I live, and that'll just be weird. And I don't want some creep coming and knocking on my door being like, "Hey, is BC Cowgirl here?" Because I'm sorry, but if I don't know you and you come asking for me like a creep, I'll probably come to my house. You can meet me up in public, and I'll just be like, "Hey," like whatever. But if you come to my house, I'll probably have to like shoot you or something because that's creepy. So don't come to my house because that's a little weird. But it's okay. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, somebody's like, ooh. Yeah. Now have Kaylee come over and we can both beat you up, even though I already shot you. But like, we'll just beat you up. So it's alright. Oh, you're wanting a Mustang. I love Mustangs so much. I was gonna say my next project, but my next project's not going to be a Mustang, sadly. Unless I have a lot of property and a lot of time. My next project, I'm going to buy or breed Rosie to get a foal. And then by the time that foal is ready to break under saddle, Owen should be completely finished out under barrels and just be ready to take to rodeos all the time and run him and win some money and stuff. And so I'll have another barrel project under him that I can that way I can have Owen to just go run at rodeos all the time, and then I can have that colt or filly or whatever as a project to get seasoned. That way whenever Owen retires, that horse will be finished out and I'll be able to run it. So that's fun. When PJ is done, I want to buy a ringer. That's funny. All your friends do it. Well, that's awesome. I don't know where you live, but like there are like a lot of famous people there, and I want to go. You only have budget for one horse, so it better be a Mustang. So there was actually a Mustang filly on Craigslist in Missouri. You can probably look at it. It was only like a couple hours from me, and she was about $300 to $400. No, she was $300. My friend was thinking about buying her, but didn't. I think the lady backed out, but I don't know. There's Mustangs, like, and this one was 6 months old, unbroke, didn't have anything to do with it. She wanted to sell it for like $300. There's a ton. There's some that are older, like 6 through 8 here, that are like $500 through $600, that are like untouched, and people just gentled them for the competitions, and then they don't have like them saddle broke or anything. Got a Mustang colt and a kill pen. That's really sad. You want an appendix? My friend used to have one and I loved it. I have an appendix. Owen's half thoroughbred, half quarter horse, which is an appendix. And I love him. Like, he is literally like the best horse I've ever owned in my entire life. That horse is awesome. Love that horse. And the only thing is appendixes have a lot of thoroughbred in them. So I've ridden a thoroughbred before, and so I know how to control one. And if you don't know how, you might want to ride a thoroughbred a couple times because they have a lot of thoroughbred, or at least my appendix has a lot of thoroughbred. He's even built more like a thoroughbred than quarter horse, but yeah, he's nuts. He's fun. We stepped up speed in our lesson the other day, and he forgot what brakes were. He also forgot how to make nice turns, and he thought that fences were awesome to run into because they're just so much fun to hit your face on, especially when you're running really fast because you have no brakes at that point. So it's great. We're working on it. It's fine. We're gonna work on that. Hopefully he doesn't kill me in the meantime. But literally, I don't know. His baby brain is just like, I'm speed, and it's just like, go. No brakes, no stop, straight up Lightning McQueen status. Don't know why, but it's okay. He was 16.3. That's awesome. Owen's like, I don't even know. I haven't measured him in a while. He's grown. The last time I measured him, he was like 14.1. But he's in an awkward stage right now where his butt's way higher than his withers again. So he's about to grow again. But I haven't measured him. And since he's in his awkward stage, I'm not going to measure him again. Maybe I should measure how tall his butt is. That way, whenever his withers catch up, I can figure out how tall he's going to be. But I don't know. For real, that's Owen. I am speed. One of my neighbors have Mustangs, and they're red roan, bay roan. I want to breed Rosie, if I breed her. I want to breed any horse. Not a great horse. Any horse with good bloodlines. To Streak of Flame. Because, bro, that horse, you say bay roan reminded me. That horse is drop dead gorgeous. That horse is talented. And, bro, that horse's earnings. Okay, I fangirl over that horse. That horse is like, oh my gosh, gorgeous. And his offspring is just phenomenal. My trainer actually has a stud colt who is a Streak of Flame son, a known son of. And dude, he is awesome. Like, he is the most beautiful thing ever. I'm gonna leak a little something. Should I leak it? What? Rosie. Rosie was in with that stud colt for a while. I don't think that she's pregnant, but there's a little bit of a possibility and if she was pregnant, she'd be about 5 months pregnant right now, which is cool. But I don't think she's pregnant. There is a possibility. I won't go get her checked because then I'll be really disappointed if she doesn't have a baby. So, but she might be pregnant to a own son of Streak of Flame, which is cool. If she's not, then I will breed him to her. It's gonna be great. Oh, you guys are breeding Abby to Stricafling? Dude, I wish I could afford it because Stricafling stud fees $5,000. And yeah, everybody's freaking out now. So I don't know if she is for sure. So don't be like, get your hopes up. But there's a huge possibility as my trainer, she was in with Stricafling's stud colt. And I've had Dixie. I bought Dixie whenever she was 13 days pregnant. So I had a horse through her whole pregnancy. So I know like all the signs, and if she is pregnant, she's about 5 months along. Due to when she was in with the stud, how long she was in with the stud, her symptoms, everything like that. Don't know if she's pregnant for sure, as she isn't gaining much weight. But little fact, Rosie was a broodmare since she was like 3. So Rosie might not get that big. And this is like, I wouldn't be an equine reaper, but I've studied this a lot. So her size at the moment might be normal since she's had a lot of babies. So, which means that her stomach won't expand much if she were to get pregnant. So it wouldn't be very visible with her stomach until her like last trimester of pregnancy that she was pregnant. So there's a really big possibility. Her udder's swollen, and there's some other signs that I'm not going to share that I've looked at because that's just kind of weird. But there are other signs that you can look at that I have looked at, and that's awesome. And we should be able to see in a couple months definitely if she is pregnant or not. As baby starts kicking from 7 to 9 months, from 7 to 9 months, the baby starts kicking, and all the way through the last trimester. But whenever you can see the baby moving and kicking is about 7 months. So I'm really excited. What's your favorite coat color on a horse? My favorite coat color is Palomino. Or sorrel, but probably a Palomino. My trainer's horse that I am riding, and I love her registered name, BF Stickin' My Cookie. What? That is awesome. Grula. Okay, Grulas are really pretty. I'm more like, I don't know, I'm basic. I'm like Palomino. I love Palominos. They're just so cute. But I probably, right now I have a sorrel, and I really love him, and I think that he's gorgeous. I want my dad to get a Palomino, but he wants another paint from Dad. That's hilarious. If you guys need a paint, well, I'm not selling Tom. So, never mind. And the other one that I know of that's for sale is way too short for a man to run. So. I want a gorilla roan. Is it possible? Yes, actually, it is possible, and it is absolutely beautiful. Look up pictures because they're gorgeous. You're good. She's technically my least horse. Oh, that's cool. Blue roan or Palomino for sure. Yes, blue roans are gorgeous. Oh, I forgot. I like bay roans a lot too. Yeah, it's a pretty hilarious registered name. That's great. Sorry, I'm having voice cracks. I don't know. Have you all seen Vital Signs Are Good? Zip is Mr. Goodbye. Because plotline. They're gorgeous. Yes, I have. I like them. That's gonna be what I want. Gorilla roans are extremely rare, but they're gorgeous, and the probability of you getting one is extremely high if you breed a gorilla to a blue roan, as they both have a gray gene. So you have a 50-50 chance of getting a blue roan or a gorilla roan. Sorry, I burped. I had just lasagna right now. So let's see. Sooty Bays. Okay, they're pretty. My trainer has a horse named Jericho. He was her pro barrel horse for a while. He's a Sooty buckskin, and those are gorgeous. They have Sooty buckskin roans, which are gorgeous. They have a buckskin roan, a Palomino roan. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. PJ's a bay roan, but he's kind of weird. In the summer, he's a normal bay, and then he starts getting his roan. It's cold. That's hilarious. Dixie, my pony that I used to own, was Roni, and I didn't know that she was until like the last month or so I had her, because she started like, I don't know if she was Roni or if she was graying out, because she started graying out everywhere. So it was pretty cool. but she had a lot of gray in her coat, and you can't see it from far away. That's why I wish people would like be able to come up and like see Dixie, because she literally like I'll try and get it whenever I see her this next month. She has a lot of gray in her coat, and it's just a lot of little white hairs all over her body. So it's really, really cool. I love her. I miss her. She's very cute. Oh, I have pictures of her still over here. Y'all want to see? Pictures of Dixie that I keep in my bedroom because
Covering the camera.
I know, it's great. You're breeding QT, the swirl and white paint. To Dr. Frost. Oh, I love Dr. Frost. Whenever you said that, I looked him up, and he was gorgeous. I miss Dixie.
Go, baby.
Hey, Mommy just called you. Well, Well, ask her first, because I can't put you on the live stream without you asking. Anyhow, I tried to do a live earlier, but the stupid Wi-Fi here doesn't work. That's hilarious. Anywho, life with a 3-year-old. Yes. 9 palominos. Do y'all want some of my Graham's pallies? Yes, I will take 6, please. Not really, just kidding. I would love a palomino, but unfortunately, I do not have time nor the property for another horse. So I can't take one on. I would love to do a live. I'm stupid. Here, I'll show you how. So, you have to be on a laptop, or you have to have over 1,000 subscribers. So, you have to be on a laptop, and get on your laptop and go to your YouTube. Log into your YouTube if you haven't already, and hit the create button or the little video camera at the top, and it should pop up upload a video, and then below that it should pop up live, and then you can put in all your live information and go live, which is awesome. 2 are babies, and she has a bay colt, 2 studs, 5 mares, and 3 geldings. Wow, that's awesome. I wish my grandparents like owned horses, or like one of them at least. They do not, but it'd be really cool. Oh, whoa, hold on, sorry. Siri started going off on my phone, and I don't know why.
Okay, so I don't know if you realized, but every time you flip your hair, you hit me in the face.
Oh, my bad.
You also elbowed me in the head.
I need to I'm tired. But Presley, go!
I tell her.
Okay, go ask her. Go ask her until she answers. Hey, I can't put you on the live stream unless you ask Mommy, because this is going on public stuff. Be careful. With what? Your sister's literally me with my friends. That's hilarious.
I'll be right back.
My hair is extremely long. I had it cut here one time. Did not look good on me. I wanted to dye my hair the ends of it again. Oh my. Go that way. I have the ends of my hair dyed dark blue. Oh. Right. Do-do-do-do-do-do. You guys want to see a picture of my pony? I have a picture of her. Ta-da! Here's my pony. And me whenever I was like 12. Can't see it very well. I had Dixie whenever I was 12, so. That's fun. We have the same hair stuff. I got it covered. Drew it out and dyed the ends blue. That's hilarious, dude. I want to dye the ends blue again. I didn't bleach them, but I dyed them like a really, really, really dark blue. Hey, you gotta go. We sit around for here. You gotta go visit with them. You can't be on the live until you ask Mommy, baby.
I have to go to them.
Alright, go to the bathroom.
I have to go all by
Should I do it?
myself.
Paisley, go ask Paisley. Peace out, homies. Okay. I dyed it dark blue. I don't even have that shade of blue anywhere in my room. It was really dark. Presley is literally like my baby sister. For real, it's hilarious. Childs are fun.
Brush my hair.
I'm patient. Oh no, I'm only patient because I'm on a live stream. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. She gets away with a lot. She's a baby. She shouldn't get away with a lot. It's terrible.
Now you're just doing it on purpose.
Yep. I'm excited I'm going to trail right out of That's fun. I planned on riding Rosa today. Then I didn't. I dyed the ends green once. We don't talk about it. That's hilarious. Do you guys want an equestrian room tour? My brother has this new thing where he screams at you when you do stuff. That's interesting. My sister does not do that. You guys want an equestrian room tour? I cleaned my room and I was like, you know what? I should do a room tour, but I don't know if anybody would watch that. So, let's see. I need to do something with my hair.
I know a few people who do.
I hear my mother. It's my mom. I know, Mom. That's the most awkward way to wipe your nose. Don't ever wipe your nose up, because then your nose will eventually go up.
And why are you talking about?
I don't know, because I have nothing else to talk about. Alright, so I'll do an equestrian room tour. Do you guys have any questions for me? Ask the weirdest, like, it doesn't have to be horse related, it can be horse related. Ask me the weirdest question, or personal question, or whatever you want to ask me. My sister has this new thing where I'll go near her and she screams, Mom, Daddy's hurting. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. Sounds like Paisley.
Sounds like we have a Paisley and a Presley. So we have two people. I want to dye my hair blue, but my hair is blonde and I don't want to. Yeah, that's fun. What's 2 plus 2? 7.
It's fish.
It's 4.
It's fish.
Yeah, it's 4.
I like fish.
4. I hate fish.
And I only like certain types of fish.
I'm surprised my chat hasn't gotten banned. What's my weirdest obsession?
Shawn Mendes.
I'm not obsessed with Shawn Mendes anymore.
No. I like how you used anymore.
He's not a good person, actually. If you follow him on Instagram, you know why. So, what's my weirdest obsession? I'm obsessed with music, like listening to music, but I don't know if that's a weird obsession.
You're obsessed with filming videos.
I'm obsessed with YouTube, but that's not even like a real obsession. I guess I don't really have like an obsession.
No.
Don't, Presley. My weirdest hobby. I don't know. All I do is horses and basketball. So
if you had to sell one of your horses, who would you sell?
tomahawk,
Yeah.
which is sad. I've thought about that.
Yeah, that's sad.
But okay, go over there. Go tell mom. Go show mom my pillow. So that sounds so weird. Okay. So I would sell Tom because one reason is I promised my trainer that I would keep Owen. No, that I would keep Rosie because she didn't really want to sell her, but she only sold her to us because she wanted to be able to see her. So I promised my trainer I wouldn't sell Rosie, so I can't sell her. And I really love her. But I also really love Tom, and he was in a really bad situation. Owen is never going in there for the rest of his life. You can? All right, wait. Okay, shut the door. So it would have to be Tom, as that would be like the only option. Owen's my heart horse. I made a promise to my trainer I wouldn't sell Rosie, so it'd have to be Tom. But I probably won't sell any of them. What horse that you've ever ridden had the most unique coat color? Mine is a gray round Pentaloosa. Oh, I love Pentaloosas. What horse that you've ever ridden had the most unique coat color? I was gonna say Cheyenne, but I didn't ride her much. So, oh, Parsley, hold on, baby. Don't touch anything. You're gonna ruin it. Don't touch it. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to touch you. Probably Tom, since he's a paint. He is like a unique. All paints have unique patterns, so probably Tom, as I haven't really done anything crazy. Who's your favorite sister?
Me.
Presley is my favorite sister.
That's hilarious. That's fun.
Try to find this using your hack. That's funny. You have to keep your voice down. Presley is me when your cousin. That's funny. Hey, it worked. What worked? So, my hair, I look evil. I don't know why. My hair, I don't know.
I usually put my hair up.
You see me? Oh, yeah? Mine was probably a red roan. That's all I wrote. I've ridden four different sorrels. Couple paints, one Appaloosa.
Don't touch.
I've ridden a mule. Should I tell them that story?
No.
So I rode Clover once, that sounds terrible. I didn't actually ride her because she was too young to ride. So I'll explain. But hold on, I gotta show you. And I have it on video somewhere. But see you later. So with Clover, I rode her the last day that she was with me. Now, before y'all get upset and be like, dude, you rode a yearling, what the heck? She was almost 2, first of all, which I would have started her when she was 2. She's 18 months old, so she's almost 2, which is, I would have started saddle breaking her at 30 months old, but I would have started getting on her lightly around like 28 months. So my issue with selling Clover was she was my first ever homebred, and I really wanted to ride my homebred. I worked so hard to get her to where she'd be an easy horse to saddle break, and I was just, so people were like, I don't know, I really wanted to ride her so bad, and so we got her vet checked, and the vet said that I could ride her walking for 5 minutes. But nothing else. I could not ride her for extensive amounts of time. I could not ride her walk, trot, canter. I could ride her at a walk, 1 lap around my round pen, or like for 5 minutes. And I rode her. I got on her at the last day she was here in a halter, and she didn't buck. She didn't move. Like, she just stood there, which is great because she just trusted me, and it was amazing. She also that proved to me that I did my work right, as she was going to be easy to saddle break. I had been putting saddles on her and stuff, so I figured that she would handle my weight well. I got on her for 3 minutes. I videoed it so I could time it. Got on her for 3 minutes, which 5 was my limit, and she didn't buck me off. She didn't do anything to get me off. She walked around and did it. Like, she was brilliant. She flexed both ways. She backed up. Presley, don't stand on that. You're going to fall.
Wait, I'm not shopping.
What do you want, baby?
I don't know what this. I'm going.
You want to play with this toy horse? I have a model horse that looks like Owen.
So, she can break it.
Yeah, it was great.
Be careful.
I will put the video in my next video, actually, if y'all want, because it's on my sister's phone. So I'll just show you guys the video of me riding Clover. It's on Paisley's phone because my phone was dead.
That was when your phone was
I sold Clover when my phone was broken. So that's what it was. But
And you go
it was great.
broke her phone. My big sister's.
Yep, somebody broke my phone. Anyway, let's
It's
go
a
over.
little girl.
Hello. Hey, guess what, baby? Lisa and Ralph just called you. I think they might be leaving. You go see them. Will you take them a hat? Tell them nice travels.
Okay.
Nice travels. What?
I'll get them a milk.
Okay. You're going to take them American hat? Yes. God bless America. Anywho. Oh, my high school names. That's funny. They just said my parents' friends are here. They are not leaving. But I told Presley to go give them a hat and tell them safe travels. Oh, she told them to leave. That is not what I intended. Yeah, sadly. Alright, well, I have to end the live now because I just got a text from my mom that says end the live. So,
They are leaving.
they are leaving?
Hmm.
Aw. Well, I'm going to end the live here because that's what my mom said I need to do. So, goodbye, everybody. Oh, it's been like a 40-minute live. That's why she told me to end it. It's been so long.